The strive for perfection is an interesting one. Some stop when they reach content, happy with how far they've made it. Some never stop trying till the day they pass. And some, Icarus, fly too close to the sun and get burnt on the way back down. In this new hardcore world, I have only half a heart. One lapse in concentration, one mistake, one point of damage, any imperfection will end the world. Let's see how close to the sun I fly. Welcome to Half a Heart-Core. Let's mix up the video style a bit. Day 1. I spawned into the world. I started to explore and do all the day 1 Minecrafty stuff. Punching trees, crafting tables, decapitating sheep, and just getting a lay of the land. When I spotted a broken nether portal that spawned inside a villager's house. Now, this begs the question. Which came first? Did the villager decide to build their home half in a nether portal? Or did someone try escaping the nether, destroying this poor testificate's home? Either way, there's some sweet, sweet goodies inside. I decided to acquire some wheat from some nearby abandoned hay bales, so that food would not be an issue for the moment. Taking any resources the villagers wouldn't need, I then moved on to actually getting some stone tools. I'm kind of disappointed I haven't done this already. But that's a thought I'll have to sleep on, as I ended the day with a quick nap, so no monsters for me. Day 2. I thought it was a good time to set up a small base of operations. I'm going to stay around spawn for now just because villagers are OP. It's easy to get gear. So I set out the foundations. Immediately ran out of cobblestone. And got some basic chest action set up. Now, I don't need anything fancy here. I don't need a mega base or anything like that yet. It's early days. I just need somewhere I can run to if I'm in danger and safely sleep. Now, building these sort of wooden struts was nerve-wracking. You only need to fall like 4 blocks, roughly, it might be 5, to take full damage, and I only have 1 point of health. It's not 1 heart, it's 1 point. So any fall damage would immediately end this video. But I'm a pro gamer, so I'm not going to let no fall damage take me out of the game that easily. Realising how little cobblestone I actually had, I decided to build the house out of a more accessible block, by just mining up some white terracotta from the environment around me. Thank God for maces. With the base partially constructed, if I'm being generous, I took a nap and ended the day. Day 3. Resources are on my mind. I have no iron or even coal. Now, there are 3 super valuable items to me in this world. 1 is a Totem of Undying, the only item which can literally save me from death. 2 is golden apples. Even if only temporary, they can give me extra hearts with the absorption effect, which would be super useful in fights. And 3, the shield. Holding it up can block most damage types from the angle in front of you. With that in mind, I headed up the mountain hoping to find some surface iron. Even 1 or 2 pieces would be good enough to make a shield. When I got to the top, I found the motherlode. Iron and coal as far as the eye could see, even a few emeralds. And I didn't even have to go to a cave for it. You beauty! After getting better tools and a bucket of water, which I used to climb back down the mountain like a graceful coward, not my proudest moment, I finished up a few of the walls on my house and slept before any baddies could tickle me to death. Day 4. It's everyone's favourite Minecraft chore, Villager Day. It's time to go back to my pirating days, putting villagers in boats and moving them into the breeding area. Simple cobblestone walls are going to have to be enough for now just to keep my boys safe. I haven't really got any resources to set up a fancy villager breeder, but this should work for now, just placing a few beds at the end and feeding the villagers. Now, you should have seen my panic when I accidentally hit this villager. My life flashed before my eyes. There was an iron golem in the village and I thought he was coming to ruin my day. But it turns out he was out of range. Thank the Lord. And that's pretty much going to roll us into day 5. Where I did pretty much a lot of the same thing, breeding villagers and moving babies out of the hole I originally intended for zombies, into a place where they could grow up safely and build my industry. But when I headed back to my shack, I found something interesting inside. Hear thy words, light the gate, and heed thy call. If successful, thou shalt be rewarded greatly. Whether it be strength, riches, or health, thou shalt get what they request. Free me. What is going on? I'm in single player. What? Alright, who's trying to mess with me? Alright, let's just get rid of these.